Levi. Don't know if you guys can hear me or not. We're in a new place, so bear with me. So Levi here was brought to me. He has HEEVS, which is basically horse COPD. What this does is equivalent to a smoker who tries to go and exercise or do anything or live out in the summer heat, and they just can't do it very well. So I worked with AVS Equine Hospital with his owners, and we were able to get him fixed. We had to start him on antibiotics and steroids, nebulizer treatments, albuterol treatments, a full rehab case. Now what we're working on right now that he is breathing better in the summer heat, we're working on strengthening his lungs a little bit. Now, Levi here, he didn't know how to lunge. He doesn't know how to really round pin. We worked on it a little bit in small increments. His owners have decided, after x-raying his backs and finding that there was some cartilage breakage in his withers, probably from an old accident where he fell on his back with a saddle on or something. And he does have some signs of discomfort in his withers. They've decided to keep him as a pet. We're trying to teach him some party tricks. One of which is teaching him how to smile, teaching him how to back up going like this, you know, the no, back up, out of my space. Just a little bit of things to keep him fun and entertaining for his owner and their grandkids, and make him a little bit of a better citizen. So that's what we're going to kind of showcase today. Again, Levi did not know how to lunge. He barely knew how to lead. He was pulling us all over the place. He was hard to catch when we were trailering up to AVS. Thankfully, I mean, I say this gently, but thankfully his lungs were in such bad shape that he gave up pretty quickly, which gave me the opportunity to fix the issue without having to waste all my energy chasing down a damn horse. So, a couple of things that we're working on with him. Look at him, he's already backing up. He knows what I'm about to ask, right? So, I have the bubble space rule. If I can reach out and touch a horse, they are in my bubble space, right? That's 1,000 pounds plus. It's bigger than me. I know the bar's set pretty low there. So, see, he's in my bubble space. So now, what we've been working on, back up, back up. If he does not listen to my cue of me telling him to back up and moving my fingers, next, the third is the rope. So back up. I'm gonna do it gently. Hey, you better pay attention. Thank you. One little step is all I need. So you got to give a release. Horses only learn off the release of pressure. Doesn't matter which professional YouTuber or clinician that you listen to, they will all tell you. Doesn't matter the discipline. Horses learn off the release of pressure, okay? So by me doing this, see his ears will perk up. He's like, what's she doing? That's pressure. By me talking and saying back up, that's adding to that pressure. If he does not listen to back up and my hand signal, I'm going to start gently shaking this rope. If he does not listen to that, I'm going to elevate until he backs up. As soon as he backs up, I'm done, right? And see how he just dropped his head? That's his way of saying, okay, I understand what you're saying. I get it. Yes, ma'am. I understand. We're going to reward, which the reward is actually the release. The release of pressure should be applied to absolutely everything that you do. When you are steering a horse, right, and you're pulling it to this way, or you're pulling it to that way, or you're using your leg, when you let go, that's a release. If you release early when they have not done what you have asked, you just explain to them that they got the wrong answer correct, right? So if I released my pressure, look, he's thinking about it. You better back up. And if I release that pressure, he's like, okay, I can get out of that. Back up. Back up. Ah, look at that. He stepped up on his own. Good boy. This horse is 15 years old. Let's give or take a few years. There is no such thing as you can't teach an old dog new tricks in the horse world. Horse world. Okay? It doesn't matter if they're 2 or 30. They can still learn new tricks, okay? So now we've been working on him lunging, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm picking up my hand in the direction that I want him to go, right? Just like I would lead him around. right? So I'm gonna pick my hand up. If he does not listen to this, I'm gonna start swinging my rope and I'm aiming for the inside of that shoulder. There you go. As soon as he starts going, I stopped and he stopped, right? I picked my hand up and he thought about it. I use very soft cues. I'm not trying to force this horse to do anything. It needs to be his decision, and that's how you build a better bond of trust. Okay? So I'm asking, not a whole lot of pressure. There we go. Good boy. Now, I want you to continue though. Right? So when you're teaching a horse, a lot of times they will do what you ask and then stop. Right? They're going to do it and then they stop. And you're constantly having to correct that. And a lot of people will say, oh, it's a bad horse. It doesn't do it what I ask it to do. Well, it's because it doesn't know. Did you ever try and learn a foreign language and get it right the first day? No. Neither are they. Now look at this. After a few corrections, he understood that I'm going to continue to ask him to go in this direction. So he's going to continue to do it until I say otherwise. Right? So, ho. And he didn't laugh. So ho, my ho is I'm going to step in front of their line and make them stop like I'm breaking that drive line. See, that's what I mean. It's going to be a blooper. By drive line. Okay. By drive line, what I mean is there is an invisible line from where that rope is hanging to where I stand in the middle. Right? If I step out front here, I'm blocking the drive line, right? I'm telling him to slow the front momentum. If I step behind this drive line, this invisible line to the center, then that means I'm pushing his butt, right? So it's all about body languages. Horses don't speak English, they speak with body language, and that's what we do when we're lunging. Boy. Back up. Back up. Back up. Good boy. Good job. They will say horses do not understand English. I have one horse I could beg to differ, but mostly that is true. What they do understand is your tone. So while I'm talking to this video, I'm using a very neutral tone. When I reward him, I'm using more of a high-pitched tone. When I get onto him and I go, I'm using more of a deeper, authoritative tone. So you have to pay attention to the tone that you use when you're talking to your horse. If you are a spastic person, okay, if you have high anxiety and you go up to your horse and you're talking like this, and see how he just reacted? If you're talking like this, he doesn't understand what I'm saying. And I'm all anxious and he feels that, right? And that's not good. That's how people get injured. If they're like, oh my God, this horse doesn't listen to me. Oh my gosh. Like, they're gonna react to that in a negative way. And you don't want that. You have to have a calm demeanor. So part of my program, while we're doing this, part of my program is I teach them all these basics in a calm manner, and I elevate up in intensity. Eventually I get them to what's called dumbass broke, right? Dumbass broke means that I will do dumbass things to them and act like a complete dumbass, and they will stand there and they do not care. They don't care. I do all kinds of antics. I have worn dinosaur suits. I have worn blown up alien suits. I have popped off bottle rockets. I've shot rifles. I've done all kinds of craziness. They have worn tarps. They have worn bags. Any and everything that can happen. They have seen trees fall down. I literally had a whole entire slew of trees cut down. They're like, do you want to do anything with the horses? I'm like, absolutely not. That's desensitization. They didn't care after about a few minutes. They'll be fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for a little trot, okay? So by doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get behind that drive line, right? And I'm kind of leaning my body behind that drive line to make it more comfortable for me, right? Just leaning. As soon as he does it, I shut up, right? As soon as he stops, I correct. Now, yes, he's pulling me around a little bit, and that's fine. It ain't going to be perfect. Eventually, I want to stand here and he not pull on me and keep going all the way around. right? We elevated more. Ask. Got a little bit, and that's fine. Eventually, we've got to elevate our ask, right? Back up. Thank you. And Anderson will say, make the right thing easy and the wrong thing hard. Yeah. So now what we're going to do is going to be totally green, and yes, my glasses are so foggy here in Florida. What we're going to do is we're going to ask him to go the other direction. So let's see. Okay? Thank you. Good boy. We're going to be quiet about it, right? We're not asking for a miracle. You see how slow this is? It's like watching paint dry on the wall, right? That's why, no, no, no. He did the wrong thing. I made it a little uncomfortable for him. But that's why we say it takes more than 30 days to train a horse, right? To do it correctly. Yeah, you could throw a saddle on them, haul ass, ride the buck out, but I'm sorry, my bones are brittle, and you only get one life on this planet. I'm not trying to shorten it for stupidness. That's not what I asked, sir. Good boy. See, he's already picked it up on this side. And I seriously barely worked with him on this. Okay, good boy. All right, ho. Ho. Good. Good boy. Back up. So I hope this was a little educational for everybody. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at any time. My name is John Allen with Fit and Sit Equine Services. Thank you. Bye.